me. I had a vision of you. A man couldn't breathe. This entity is very dangerous.
I don't know, I think human beings just love being scared. It's the same reason human beings get on roller coasters. It's a way of safely dipping our toes in the pool of real fear without actually getting wet, you know? And I don't think it's ever gonna go away. I think, you know, Shakespeare was writing plays about people being knifed and murdered and their throats being cut. And I think 100 years from now, people will still be making stories along those lines. It's something that we're never far away from. You know, there's the old line about it's either New York or London, you know, you're never more than 10 feet from a rat. There's a line. Well, I think we're never more than 20 feet from a murderous situation or somebody who's thinking about it or someone who's, it's kind of all around us. And so I think people like Shakespeare help contextualize that sort of unknowing and that fear. They give it meaning, you know, so that we don't have to live in fear of something random picking us out, you know, the boogeyman in the closet. And you can vent in a movie theater. Turn your attention back to the task at hand, which is this guy. If we think about how Jaws has affected millions of people, people don't swim at the beach because of that film. I've had countless people tell me that they don't like swimming in the ocean because of Jaws. Not because they saw a documentary about a shark or they had a friend who was bitten by a shark, because of that movie that came out in the mid-70s. I mean, isn't it astounding that there's people who still won't swim in the ocean today because of a movie that came out in... I think it really accessed something that all humans have, this fear of being eaten alive by an animal, and we're never more out of control than we are in the ocean. I had this one recurring nightmare when I was probably 9 or 10 years old after I saw Jaws, that I was treading water in the middle of the ocean. And I don't mean at the beach, I mean in the middle of the Pacific Ocean with no land in sight, and it was night. I mean, as I'm telling you this, I can remember this nightmare like it was yesterday. It was pitch black, so it was dark, and I was in the water, treading water in this cold water, and then something bumped my leg. I mean, it's sending shivers down my spine just recounting it. Like that nightmare, I mean, that's what makes Jaws a great horror film, to reach into someone's brain like that and do that to them. I could only, you know, dream of having that effect on someone.
I'm going to have to go to where it lives.
Now I need my end.
Give her back.